going crazy. Exploder. Take this. Cool. So I've got this set of Mach 1 Mustang wheels. The rears are staggered, they're an inch wider. Brand new tires, never been driven on. I mounted them myself, so they haven't been balanced. The problem is the fronts are gray and the rears are black. And then I'm gonna list these on Facebook, hopefully get some money to throw at one of the other builds. Some tape, some Scotch-Brite, I'll get some pre-whip. Yeah. Never use the first of a roll of paper towels or the end. It's bad karma. Same goes for toilet paper, tape. Yeah, you don't do that.
You don't?
You always throw the first piece away and you always throw the last piece away. You don't use it. Not on tape, not on paper towels, not on toilet paper, not on athletic tape. If you're into sports, you got ankle injuries and you're wrapping them and you don't know why you're healing, it's because you're using the first of your tape and the last. It's bad luck. Don't ask, it just is. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so while Braylon's in there prepping the wheels for paint, I'm gonna take pictures of this dog, post it on Facebook and see if somebody wants it enough to, I don't know, give me 800 bucks for it. It's a good solid body donor if you're looking for body parts for one of these rigs. But other than that, it's probably pretty smoked. We'll just see what we can get. If you're in the market for a nice donor, I'm not your guy. If you're in the market for one that's pretty much smoked, probably give me a call. Okay, so neighbor Bill's on his way up here to grab the cab. I'm gonna weld some cross beams on this table so it'll hold the cab better and then we can get to work. Again, he's gonna beat me here without question. Anyway. Picked this up from ArcCaptain. I'm super excited that these guys are getting into power tools. I'm already in bed with the grinder. Let's see what this thing's all about. Nice case. Let's see what this is all about. It's a welding practice kit. It's just a little decorative, I don't know, drops they cut out. I guess you make these cubes. That's slick. Let's get to the business here, the brass tacks. 20 volt lithium, 4 amp. I don't know if they're charged or not. Seems torquey. So we got 2 batteries and a charger, some sockets that go in these holes here. They weren't really in there when I dug it out of the box, so I don't know that they stay. I don't really care about that. I don't keep sockets in there. Those are all metrics also. I live in a standard world as well. There's a clip. I don't use that because I don't take the... I really like the weight of this though. First impressions, plenty of torque, just like the rest of them. Heavier, it's comparable. It feels a little heavier, but that might be an optical illusion. Something I did notice within the 3rd lug nut I took off is something that's really cool. Let me show you. So let me get a socket so I can show you what I'm talking about. Here's the typical impact, same top setup, 1/2 inch drive, heavy, big torque. That goes on there. It's really close to that. And on some of these will actually start to dig into this and wear, especially the ones that have the big rubber coating on top of that. It'll eat that. It just does. They always do. What ArcCaptain's done on theirs, machined in the snout, is actually some, I don't know, it's like a 1/4 inch worth of clearance. So this, no matter what, is never rubbing against this, and there's a metal bushing there even. This does have a rubber coating, plus that gap. That gap there tells me that somebody somewhere is not just throwing something together to sell it. Yeah, you're gonna make money off of it, but there's thought there. It's kind of like the swivel head on the grinder. You know, somebody sat down and thought, what can I do to this to make it better? It has the light settings, the auto setting, which will go until it feels the tension loose and then it kills the machines. I personally don't like that. I grew up without it, so I'm not used to it. I don't want to get used to it, but it is a mode that a lot of people do like. You know, of course, your speeds, if you know you're not going to need, you know, whatever god-awful torque setting this thing will do, then you can run it low and save your battery, but you know, we kill gasoline tires and batteries here. That's just what we do. So far, big time impressed. It popped lug nuts off like nothing, but I mean, they all do that. I do like this though. I do like the gap they've implemented on that. It might come back and bite me on the situation where I got to get snortier, but that's cool. I don't know if other companies do that, but that's something I noticed immediately. I guess the next thing is to pull the gas tank, pull the drive shaft, and we are definitely going to take pictures of all this because I don't even understand what 2/3 of this witchcraft is. I get the fuel pump sending in it, but what are all these vacuum tubes and EGK and GGR and yeah, I like the factory drive shaft safety loop. It's pretty slick. Golly, this is light. Jeez, Louise, I hate to lose this.
Yeah.
EPA stuff that we will most definitely put back on. That thing's still puking gas. Oh, come on, get out of there. There you go. I knew you could do it. Ooh, the bottom of that door is roached. That's good. All right.
All right.
Pretty sure this is a load bearing beam. We put the word sketch in sketchy.
Yep.
Coming your way with this. I like the sound of that, did you?
Nope. It moves around too much.
Lumber that we stole off an abandoned house to pick up a truck cab to do a F100 Ford Explorer chassis swap. How do you even label that video? Like, this may be the worst watched video we've ever produced. I mean, we were mowing yesterday, painting wheels. Oh, pulled the car out, listed it on Facebook. And to the 1,500 people that offered me $500, absolutely, you're more than welcome to it for $500 if any of you show up. Ooh,
That was not a good sound.
that was not a good sound. That pierced my soul. think it'll work, don't you?
Yeah.
Pretty close anyway. Grab it. Break out the way.
Give me a little push. Not too crazy. All right. Get it. Keep coming. All right, there.
The battery tray's gonna have to come off. Man, I wish that tray was off. It would go right down. And we had to do this on all of them. You'll have to just make that wide enough. The door steps inside the cab will clear the frame, so we won't lose any of that. So that will not look like a Crown Vic swap at all, which is good. All right, we'll figure it out tomorrow. It's pretty funny. Pretty scientific stuff here. Just going parallel with that line. Pretty dang close to what I wanted, so just do the same thing over here. Oh yeah, way better.